We have finally made it out of the airport. My face looks exhausted. Oh my gosh, it's so much. I don't even know. I'm gonna explain it real quick. What even happened? We got to the airport like 3 a.m. No. We left the house 3:30 a.m. Got to the airport like 5 a.m. Tried to check in. When we checked in, they said we checked in too late.
Yeah.
And the airplane didn't leave till 6 a.m. But I didn't even know that you had to check in early. I mean, at an early enough time. I don't know. So we had to go to customer service. Had to wait there for a while the man tried to find us a different flight. He finally found us one to, instead of going like through Chicago directly to Palm Springs, California, we had to go to Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
And then we had to go to Dallas, Texas, and he told us we could get on the standby plane, but we also have these other tickets, but it's 3-hour layover. So tried to get into the standby plane. That didn't work out. Well, they was about to let us on, but they was only going to let one of us on. So we said no. So we just decided, well, we have to go to the actual flight. We have to wait the 3-hour layover.
Yeah.
So we wait for that. We get on to the flight, and we're going to Ontario instead of Palm Springs because that was the closest he could get. That's the closest he could find a flight for us down there in Palm Springs. So now we're in Ontario. Even when we got on,
Ontario,
I know, I've never been on the West Coast. This is my first time. Tim been on the West Coast. Tim traveled. He should explain that to y'all one day. He bike, walk, bus, rode a plane, everything across country when he was younger. But he can talk about it. This is my first time on the West Coast. We didn't even tell y'all we was going, where we was doing. We are celebrating our 3-year anniversary.
Yep. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, man. It was so crazy. We just exhausted.
It was crazy.
We've been traveling since 3 a.m. and it's like, I think in Winston-Salem it's like 5 o'clock p.m. right now. Over here is like 3:30 p.m. But I don't know. It might be later than that.
I think it might be 6
or 7. I think it's 4 hours.
It's 4 hours.
I think so.
So we feel every bit of that. I feel like we've been up for almost.
I feel like we've been up a whole day. Yeah, 2 days traveling.
Yeah.
We've been just on and off the plane. We've been talking to people. We've been trying to get
luggage.
We've been on shuttles and trains.
Yeah. We had to rent.
I'm not done with the story. So now we're in Ontario. So we had to rent a car from this airport just to drive to the Palm Springs airport to pick up the car that we rented from Turbo, because we can't cancel that because you got to cancel that one early. So we had to, this is the closest we could get to Palm Springs, so we had to get a car, and it's like an hour away. And so we're doing that now, but we're hungry at the same time, so we're gonna get some food, and then we're gonna travel, get there, pick up the car, and probably grocery shop, and then finally go to this Airbnb that we are staying at. Finally. It's a super dope house in the middle of like the desert with huge, like, I don't even know what they call boulders or like huge rocks. It's like really pretty and secluded. And we're probably gonna do a house tour of that. So,
yeah. Y'all can see it.
Yes. I'm on the West Coast.
I wish we had a week to stay in it.
I know.
And we're supposed to be there.
We're supposed to be there like 11:30 or something.
Yeah.
While checking in.
But
look at the palm trees.
Yeah. Great. If y'all ever had traveling delays or traveling hiccups, y'all know exactly how we feel with this. My God. Like Ashleigh said, we was there like maybe 50 minutes before the
flight was about to take off.
But they wanted us to check our bags.
I think we missed checking by like 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And so
there was like nope.
There was like no.
You either can't take the bag and only take your carry-on.
You can leave all your luggage.
You're gonna have to book a different
flight. And we had to go to customer service and book a whole different flight. And at first he was like, I don't see anything.
Right.
And
he
then,
was like,
yeah, and then
not looking
Right.
good. It's grim.
Like, we like, oh my gosh, we're not even about to go to this. We can't even get a refund for the Airbnb.
For nothing. I would ask Jesus to teleport us.
And then we had to pay extra. We had to pay extra the difference for this new flight that we had to get. So we had to pay a difference. We didn't have to buy a ticket, new tickets. We had to pay a difference.
In turn, the flight ended up being shorter.
Yeah, was it shorter? Slightly.
Slightly shorter.
Yeah,
it was more comfortable, I think, than it would have been.
Yeah.
So that's a blessing.
Yeah.
Thank God for that.
That's true.
That ended up being a blessing. And then we can say we touched down in Ontario.
We went to Dallas for a little while.
Yeah,
we didn't get out. We didn't get out the airport, but it was a little while.
I just think the whole airline industry. This might be a lot of me to say, but the airline industry needs a big revamp. Like logistically, it is crazy how it even works, how it functions, how people get to where they got to go.
Yeah.
But I just think it needs to be way smoother. You know, I don't even know.
It's
how you go
hectic.
about
It's
doing
chaotic.
That, but it's just
It's hectic. I don't know how people travel all the time.
Me neither.
Like, I see why celebrities would get a private jet. Like, I mean, of course you would if you had the money. It's hectic. But, man, I got a headache from just, I don't know, maybe I only slept like 2 hours last night, so maybe it's that.
Me too.
But, yeah, we only slept like 2 hours. And I'm so tired. Well, we are here, and we're about to eat, and then we're about to go to get the car from Palm Springs.
Yep.
So, we'll be back.
We'll be back, hopefully with the view of the Airbnb.
All right. So we got In-N-Out. This is my first time trying any of their food. It says it's good. It's called animal style, right?
Mm-hmm.
The pickles good like that?
Mm-hmm.
I was scared. I don't like pickles like that, but all right. Wow. Wow.
Wowzers.
Wow. That was good. whole tour, but look at this. This was so nice. He gave us a bottle of something. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. But what's your first impression?
First impressions, this jank is really dope. I think like if we designed the house and built it, it would
probably
look
like
and
this.
feel like this.
Yeah.
Like completely.